You know, the most successful people all seem to have one thing in common. They've mastered their time. But here's the thing. Time is the one resource you can never get back. If you waste it today, it's gone forever. So, how do you make the most of every moment? Simple, with time blocking. In today's video, we're going to break down the ultimate guide to time blocking, a simple but powerful method that can change your life, your productivity, and your ability to focus. Whether you're a student, an entrepreneur, or someone looking to take control of your day, this method is for you. Time blocking is exactly what it sounds like, blocking out specific chunks of time in your day for focused work. It's about organizing your tasks in advance and dedicating specific hours to each one, so you're not bouncing from one thing to the next without a clear purpose. This isn't about overloading your schedule with endless tasks. It's about being intentional with your time, reducing distractions, and increasing focus on what truly matters. When you start blocking out your day, you'll experience a huge shift in productivity and, here's the kicker, less stress. So how does it work exactly? And why does it work so well? Stick with me, and let's dive deeper. Choosing the right time blocks. Now that you understand what time blocking is, let's take it a step further. The real power of time blocking lies in how you schedule your day. It's not just about filling up your calendar with tasks. It's about scheduling with intention. And that starts with identifying your peak productivity times. Think about it for a second. We all have certain times during the day when we feel the most focused and energized. Some people are morning people. They wake up with energy, ready to tackle big projects. Others hit their stride in the afternoon or even later in the day. And some might feel their best at night. The trick is to figure out when you're most productive and then dedicate those times to your most important tasks. Here's why this matters. If you schedule your most demanding tasks during your low-energy periods, you're setting yourself up for failure. You'll feel distracted, frustrated, and you won't give your best effort. But if you align your tasks with your natural energy flow, you're more likely to stay focused, get more done, and feel great doing it. For example, if you're a morning person, block off those early hours for deep work, the tasks that require full concentration, whether it's writing, problem solving, or strategic thinking. When you're at your peak energy, that's when your brain is firing on all cylinders, and you'll produce your best work. On the flip side, if you find that you're a bit sluggish after lunch, use that time for less demanding activities, checking emails, administrative tasks, or meetings that don't require as much mental energy. But here's the thing. Energy isn't just about time of day. It's also about the kind of tasks you're doing. Creative tasks demand a different type of energy compared to analytical or routine tasks. If you know you have a big presentation coming up or need to generate new ideas for a project, you want to dedicate your highest energy times to those tasks. On the other hand, if you're simply catching up on emails or reviewing reports, those can be scheduled for a time when you're not at your sharpest. The key here is to be honest with yourself about when you're most likely to perform at your best and when you're more likely to get distracted or fatigued. And then work with that. Set yourself up for success by planning your day around these natural rhythms. Remember, time blocking isn't about cramming as much as you can into every hour of your day. It's about being strategic and prioritizing the tasks that will move you forward. By focusing on the right things at the right times, you'll reduce mental fatigue and accomplish more in less time. Scheduling your day effectively. Now that you've figured out when your peak productivity hours are and what tasks to focus on, it's time to talk about how to schedule your day. Time blocking is only as effective as the way you organize your time, and a little planning up front can make all the difference in ensuring you stay on track and get the results you want. First things first, use a tool that works for you. Whether you prefer a digital calendar, a physical planner, or a time management app, the key is to find a method that fits your style. Most people rely on digital calendars, Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, or any other scheduling app to organize their day. These tools allow you to easily create, adjust, and visualize your time blocks. The beauty of digital tools is that you can color code your tasks, set reminders, and make changes on the fly. But no matter what tool you use, the goal is the same. Plan out your day in advance and block off specific chunks of time for each activity. These blocks should reflect the tasks you've identified as your top priorities, whether that's deep work, meetings, exercise, or personal time. When scheduling your time blocks, remember that it's important to break down larger tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. For example, instead of scheduling a vague work on project block for 3 hours, break it down into more focused tasks like brainstorm ideas for project, outline project structure, or write the introduction. This will help you stay on track and prevent procrastination. It's much easier to tackle smaller, more specific tasks than to face an overwhelming block of undefined work. In addition to breaking tasks down, it's crucial to set realistic expectations for each block. Time blocking isn't about cramming as much as you can into every hour. It's about focusing on what truly matters and setting yourself up for success. Be honest with yourself about how long each task will take. If a task requires a lot of mental effort, be sure to give yourself adequate time to complete it without feeling rushed. Another tip, build in some buffer time. The truth is, things don't always go as planned. You might need extra time for a task, or something unexpected might come up. That's why it's important to leave some space between blocks. Aim for 10 to 15-minute breaks between tasks to reset and recharge. This will help prevent burnout and keep your mind fresh throughout the day. And don't forget to schedule time for the unexpected. Life happens, and sometimes things take longer than expected. By building some flexibility into your schedule, you'll avoid the stress of feeling behind or overwhelmed. Adjust your blocks as needed, but remember, consistency is key. The more you stick to your time blocks, the more effective your day will be. Finally, make sure you schedule time for the things that matter most, like personal well-being and downtime. It's easy to overlook self-care when you're busy checking off tasks, but taking breaks and carving out time for relaxation or activities that bring you joy is essential for long-term productivity. Without balance, even the most efficient schedules can lead to burnout. In the end, scheduling your day effectively with time blocks is all about finding a rhythm that works for you. It's about being strategic with your time, staying focused, and making room for the things that help you stay energized and motivated. When you plan your day with intention, you'll not only accomplish more, but also feel more in control of your time. Avoiding common pitfalls. As you start implementing time blocking into your daily routine, it's important to keep in mind that, like any new habit, it's easy to make mistakes along the way. While time blocking is a powerful tool, there are some common pitfalls that can undermine its effectiveness if you're not careful. But don't worry, that's exactly what we're going to address right now, so you can avoid these missteps and stay on track. Pitfall number 1, overscheduling. The first mistake many people make when they start time blocking is overscheduling. It's tempting to think that the more time blocks you can fit into your day, the more productive you'll be. But here's the reality. Overloading your schedule with too many tasks can actually work against you. It leaves no room for flexibility and creates a sense of overwhelm rather than accomplishment. Instead of cramming every minute of your day, give yourself some breathing room. Remember, time blocking isn't about filling every hour with something to do. It's about focusing your energy on what matters most. Leave some buffer time between blocks to handle unexpected delays or take a quick break to recharge. A well-paced schedule will allow you to focus fully on each task without feeling rushed or drained. Pitfall number 2, not adjusting when necessary. Another common mistake is sticking rigidly to your time blocks, even when things don't go as planned. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes, despite our best efforts, things take longer than expected. Maybe a task is more complex than you anticipated, or an urgent matter comes up that requires your attention. Here's the key: be flexible. Time blocking is a framework, not a set of unbreakable rules. If something is taking longer than expected, adjust your schedule accordingly. Don't be afraid to move things around. The goal is to stay focused and productive, not to follow a schedule at all costs. Flexibility is a key part of maintaining a sense of control and preventing frustration. Pitfall number 3, multitasking. We've all been guilty of trying to juggle multiple things at once. In today's world, it's easy to feel like multitasking is the only way to keep up. But here's the truth. Multitasking is a productivity killer. Studies have shown that our brains aren't designed to handle multiple tasks simultaneously. When we try to multitask, we end up splitting our attention, which leads to mistakes and reduced efficiency. When you use time blocking, commit to focusing on one task at a time. Each time block is an opportunity to give your full attention to a single task, whether it's writing an email, making a phone call, or working on a project. The more you focus on one thing at a time, the more effective you'll be in completing that task. So, put away distractions, close unnecessary tabs on your computer, turn off notifications, and commit to working without interruptions. You'll be amazed at how much more you can accomplish. Pitfall number 4, ignoring the importance of breaks. We live in a culture that celebrates hustle and grind, but the truth is, working nonstop doesn't lead to better results. It leads to burnout. One of the biggest mistakes people make when time blocking is not scheduling enough breaks throughout the day. Taking regular breaks isn't just nice, it's essential for maintaining focus and energy. Even the most focused minds need time to reset. So, make sure you're scheduling breaks between your time blocks. These breaks don't need to be long, but they should be enough to give you a mental recharge. Step away from your workspace, stretch, take a walk, grab a snack, or simply close your eyes for a few minutes. When you come back to your tasks, you'll feel refreshed and ready to dive back in with renewed energy. Pitfall number 5, forgetting personal time. Finally, one of the most common mistakes when time blocking is neglecting personal time. Time for yourself, your relationships, and your health. It's easy to get caught up in work and forget that life isn't all about being productive. Without personal time, you risk burning out, feeling disconnected, or losing motivation. Make sure to schedule time for self-care, whether it's exercising, eating healthy meals, or spending time with loved ones. These blocks of personal time are just as important as your work time. They ensure that you maintain balance and stay energized for the long haul. Time blocking is about managing all aspects of your life effectively, work and personal. So don't skip the personal time. Making time blocking a habit. All right, so you've learned the basics of time blocking, identified your peak productivity hours, scheduled your day effectively, and avoided the common pitfalls. But there's one more crucial step: making time blocking a habit. It's one thing to try it out for a day or a week, but the real power of time blocking comes when it becomes second nature, a part of your daily routine. Here's the truth: time blocking isn't something you can perfect overnight. Like any new habit, it takes time, consistency, and a little patience to get it right. But once you make it a habit, it'll feel effortless, and you'll wonder how you ever managed without it. The key to building any habit is to start small. If you're new to time blocking, don't try to block off every single hour of your day right away. That might feel overwhelming, and it's easy to get discouraged if things don't go perfectly. Instead, start with just a few key time blocks each day. Focus on scheduling your most important tasks and blocking out time for deep work. Once you feel comfortable with that, you can gradually increase the number of time blocks until your entire day is organized. Tracking your progress is an important part of this process. Keep a journal or log of your time blocks each day. Write down what worked well, what didn't, and how you felt during each block. This helps you stay accountable and gives you the opportunity to reflect on your progress. Celebrate the small wins, like finishing a major task in the time you set for it, and recognize where you can improve. The more you track, the more you'll see how time blocking is transforming your productivity. Another way to solidify time blocking as a habit is to share your experience with others. Whether that's with a friend, a colleague, or even on social media, accountability is a powerful motivator. When you tell someone about your time blocking efforts, you're more likely to stick to them. Plus, sharing your journey can inspire others to give time blocking a try and help create a supportive community where everyone is working toward better productivity. As you continue to time block, you'll begin to notice patterns in your productivity. You'll discover which tasks require more time, which time blocks need to be adjusted, and how to fine-tune your schedule to make it more effective. The beauty of time blocking is that it's a flexible system. As your needs and energy levels change, you can adjust your time blocks accordingly. This adaptability is one of the reasons time blocking works so well in the long run. Over time, you'll find that time blocking not only helps you get more done, but also reduces stress and helps you feel more in control of your day. You'll stop feeling like you're running around in circles and instead, you'll start feeling like the CEO of your own time. You'll have a clear plan for the day, knowing exactly what you need to do and when to do it, with enough time built in for breaks and relaxation. The more you stick with it, the more effortless it becomes, and the more productive and focused you'll feel. So, let's recap. Start small, track your progress, share your journey, and adjust as needed. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Time blocking isn't just a productivity hack, it's a way of life. Once it becomes a habit, you'll be amazed at how much more you can accomplish, how much less stress you'll feel, and how much more in control you'll be of your time. Before we wrap up, I want to encourage you to take action right now. Start implementing time blocking today, even if it's just for 1 or 2 tasks. Commit to it and see how it transforms your productivity and reduces your stress. Remember, consistency is key, so keep at it, and soon enough, it will become second nature. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you want more tips on productivity, time management, and achieving your goals, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share this video with anyone you know who could benefit from better time management, and let's all work toward becoming the best versions of ourselves. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take control of your time and make today count.